Welcome back everyone, my name is Docreva. This is some more Stellaris Federations, playing as the democratic Griffin states. And yeah, this is Valiku's haunt. Must be a beautiful place to live with those rings. Just a tiny bit cold. It is after all an Arctic world. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, we are just continuing on. We are going to soon have a new election, I assume. Let's get Cocklight, so we get another planet to colonize, and then we can actually make a sector out of this. Actually, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Core would actually be in that sector, huh? And Kim would be Borobaba. Plim would be Dagon as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Wankward is just... It is so awkwardly close. Golanthus are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Cybrex. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and our biologists on the Leafy Warbler estimate that only a few hundred Golantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Griffonia. So that means that we have collected all of the specimens. All of the specimens asked for by the Museum of Exobiology have been secured. The museum has grown to a massive facilities. Our artificial gravity generators and atmospheric processors are used to simulate the environments of over a dozen worlds. Visitors are journeying from all across the democratic Griffin states to see its wonders. There's actually a good reward, it's just sometimes not worth the hassle going everywhere, but since we had open borders with basically all the places that it could spawn at the time, it was worth it for us to get it. So if we were to get the event now that we've met like a fanatical purifier, not so much a good idea, because then it would possibly take forever to get it. But we get 500 society research, 500 energy credits, 40 influence, and 1091 unity. Okay, you are done here. Let's just move there. And our election is on its way. I'm really tempted to, you know what, let's support La Poa since they're doing such a great job currently. Okay, so we've got the extra starbase capacity. We can now go up to 9 starbases without it costing extra. Let's get soil remediation. Survey there. Actually, you can go on auto explore for the time being. This was the enigmatic observers. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then it's not an issue to be bordering them. So we could be upgrading the alloy foundries, but we are still working on getting enough other specialists up and running. Better lasers. Let's get some better weaponry. As per our president's mandate, our resource production has improved severely and re-elected our current ruler. We currently now have... Oh, they want us to build 2 extra generator districts. I mean, we should be able to do that on a couple of worlds that already have them. Alright, this starbase... Sure, actually, why not? Let's build anchorages here, and... Oh, that's just... Oh, it's outside of the nebula. But an art college would be able to be built here, which gives 10 unity production. But we would need to get an agreement with the artisan troop, which requires us to have an opinion of 50, but since they're in our borders, our opinion is increasing. We will also get the exhibit art monument decision for our capital. That decision is actually really good, because art monument exhibited gives 15% bonus amenities and 50% immigration pull, which means faster growth. And now, let's go for prosperity. Because, well, that's pretty good. The building upkeep, district upkeep, yeah, that's all fine when we get it. You are currently not doing a thing here, but I believe we already...
is the key to the universe.
Now, where did we build that one? Tassus Brood. We're gonna start assisting research here then. Another research, soil remediation is done. Yeah, even though pop growth really important, because we're doing so well on 2 of our factions, getting +1 faction influence gain is going to be
System
huge.
survey concluded.
Like, actually huge. Do we even have those sensors yet? Yeah, we do have level 2 sensors, so we can actually see one system over here.
Construction completed.
You can build a mining station there. Greetings, Griffin friends. A recent Han Feliron archaeological expedition on one of our planets uncovered several artifacts believed to have originated in the ancient Cybrex Precursor civilization. The artifacts are currently being displayed in the museum on Hurum, but in honor of the friendship between our 2 great empires, the Commonwealth of Daggerfon would like to donate one of the pieces to the Democratic Griffin states. Arrangements have already been made to transport the artifact to Griffonia. Thank you for this gift. And that actually means, after intense study of our recovered Cybrex artifacts, scientists on Griffonia have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of a system that ancient machines referred to as Cybrex Prime. Possibly where their civilization retreated after their abortive attempt to exterminate all sapient organic life. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it.
Has been updated.
And here we go. A second ring world. Isn't that love? Well, I'm also sending my construction ship down there because I want that system under control as soon as possible. You can actually already clear this. Let's do that. Let's clear the quicksand basin. Allows us for more mining districts.
Research
We are
concluded.
doing great on modes, so I'm going to upgrade one of these foundries as well. Open borders with the Twaxilhidar Alliance. Oh, where did they pop? Oh, that's an uplifted species, I think. No, the rebels. This civilization came to being when it rebelled and seceded from another civilization. Ooh. And let's get robo-modding. I believe... Are we building robots?
Construction completed.
We are not, but it's, I guess, a cheap tech. Oh yeah, we have biohabitability. That was nice. I don't have epigenetic triggers yet, so I cannot adjust anyone else. Human association status. The question is, let's actually look at them instead. Yeah, I would accept it. My ally would not. Why are they voting no? So if I say agree to that and vote yes, you'll see here the vote will fail.
System survey concluded.
Now the vote failed, and that cost us 10 points of cohesion. I mean, we get it back in no time, but still annoying that I'm liking everyone. See, this will be the same deal, won't it? Yeah, so I'm sorry I'm gonna have to decline, but it's our ally being an asshole, not me. I'm not currently colonizing this, but I should, especially because it's our own species that has the highest level of habitability over there. Okay, we're positive in naval support now. Can we now maybe go to the... They're still opposed. Doesn't say why they're opposed. This is why eventually I would really like this to become diplomatic, but if we cannot even... They would vote support on the medium one, but not on the low one? That is interesting. Huh. They would also be... They wouldn't mind the highest levels either. That's interesting. They would not like low fleet contribution, but they like medium and high. They don't want these things, that's obvious. War declaration, invite members. They would go with majority vote. They would go with diplomatic weight. Yeah, it's interesting that some of them they would accept and some of them they wouldn't. Well, then I guess we'll wait until we're level 3 and see if we can then go straight to medium on that. What I will actually do in the fleet manager is change this to 8 and this to 6. Yes, more cruisers. Cruisers are really strong with Strikecraft right now. Anyway, it would seem that the Cybrex re-evaluated their galactic crusade against organic life at some point during its 17th year. Whether this change was prompted by losses on the battlefield or an ideological shift in their network consensus, we may never know. But for whatever reason, the Cybrex decided to halt their campaign. They began a slow withdrawal that lasted for nearly a century, until they eventually vanished completely. We now know that they retreated to this system, where they had constructed a massive ring world designed to house their entire civilization. They isolated themselves there for several millennia, until an independent explorer chanced upon the system and spread its location to the rest of the galaxies. The news that the dreaded Cybrex had been found again prompted several neighboring powers to organize a massive military expedition which bombarded the Cybrex ring world into rubble. Strangely, the Cybrex seemed to have offered no resistance whatsoever. We find the Cybrex Warforge, we find 10 minor artifacts, we gain 9,999 unity, 500 engineering research, 2,000 energy credits. And it ends the system event and it unlocks the secrets of the Cybrex thing as well. Buildings and districts, buildings upkeep and district upkeep. Let's do administrative operations, and because we got so much influence from that, we can also get creative collectives, which is specialist pop resource output plus 5%, and we already have plus 10% for being a meritocracy. So that's even more specialist output. And we also have the Cybrex Warforge, which reduces robot upkeep by a bit, by 10%, but also you can activate it for 150 influence and it will increase pop assembly speed, so robot speed, by 50% for 10 years. But now I need 3 more minor artifacts because I would really like to delve into the secrets of the Cybrex, but I don't have any dig sites left, and this is going to be painful. I don't think I can buy these on the market either.
System survey concluded.
That is a shame. Definitely built that starbase there, so we have it in our borders. You are going to Tassus Brood, yes. Commonwealth Daggerfon and the Fax Clang are now in a defensive pact. Well, yeah, if we could invite them to our federation, I would gladly do this. But I would accept, they would accept, my allies are not accepting. They do not... Yeah, why are they not accepting everyone? Do they just not like them at all, or... Okay, can I see somewhere their relations with others? Let's look at relative power for a second. We are not super high, but also not low. If we go to the... Where are they? The United Ildari. They're friendly towards us. Oh, they've closed their borders to the Flexklange. Well, they do have migration treaty and research agreement with the Sidimatus, as well as a commercial pact. So they like each other very much. But they don't like each other enough for them to join in the... Oh, hang on, the city matters. That's these guys. Oh, the Ildar would say no, or would say yes, but we allow wars of aggression, which makes them not like it, because they're hang on, they're peaceful traders, but they're not pacifists. That is... Okay, in that case we need to just improve our opinions even further, I suppose. Let's... I am improving relations with them. Let's form a commercial pact, see what happens. Also, that should give us a big boost in... well, a decent boost in money. Why can't it go up? Like, positive relations is at 750. There's trust between us. There is
ship upgrades
diplomacy,
applied.
Federation Associate, but it can't go up because... yeah, I could say, hey, would you like association status, but our allies are voting no, so I'm just not gonna do that.
Ship upgrades
But
applied.
that's so weird. How can we get even better relations with them? Xenophilia, xenophile diplomacy, trust. If they went with them,
we are being hailed.
actually, sure, why not? If they took the diplomacy tree, that would fix it. I mean, actually, no, I want alloy production output. That would immediately boost it. Well, it would get the trust up high enough, I'd say. You have jobs. Oof. You definitely have jobs available. Let's build 2 mining districts. I believe we did do... I'm building... Didn't I build them? Well, we just lost Lapo... no, wow. I thought we finished them. Yeah, we're not... I built those generator districts. Oh, wow, everyone's so old. This independence would actually be reasonably well for us. Oh, we don't have... yeah, well, this selection is gonna go into the luck, I guess. Oh, hang on. Let's open those up. Get some more researchers as well. Minus 57 food all of a sudden. Let's focus them back on food. Let's build a cruiser.
Situation log has been updated.
La Poissemu, which means the leafy warbler is currently not doing anything anymore. Let's recruit a... yes, carefree scientist and auto-explore. What is our new energy economics? At least plus 20 energy. We have that by country mile. As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization, a community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. Should the democratic Griffin states pledge its support for the creation of the galactic community? Yes, this is a worthy endeavor. Actually, I realized, by the way, in just Galactic Republic would be like, hey, we are leader of the Galactic Republic instead of leader of the Galactic Republic. So this would make more sense. And we have now a need for 60,000 alloys to complete all of our ring world sections, but they are all going to be in our core sector, which is crazy. Plus 1 maximum influence gain, which is going to be really good. Let's get that little bit of admin capacity going, because we are running low on bureaucrats. Ooh, we can almost build very close to building another one. So that is good.
System survey concluded.
Oh, Hang on. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. That's twice the same one, by the way, so... Okay, yeah, I can just do that. Greetings, Griphons. We understand that your empire has come into possession of a cache of data containing the brain scans of an extinct species, taken from the very world they once inhabited. Even though your species is still too primitive to utilize this data, we laud your efforts in preserving this last remnant of a once vibrant civilization. As part of our efforts to conserve and catalog endangered species in our Endangered Species Preserve, we wish to take this data and use our cloning technologies to bring a small number of this species back to life. Will you share it with us so we can fulfill their last wish together? So a pup of the long-dead Rupari species will be created in the Fashivlin Endangered Species Preserve. The Fashivlin progenitors will be placed and may show us favor in the future. Well, we already made a copy. That event spawns completed twice now is just a small bug. It's not a big deal. Oh, hello. Doing great on amenities and housing. I guess we'll just get another alloy foundry up and running. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, hello. Yes, you should first get housing and then... Actually, no, administrative offices first and then housing on top of it. We lost another scientist. Oh, we lost this scientist. Well, that's going to be the meticulous one. Actually, you know what? Let's put you on Auto Explore. We do have enough exotic gases to potentially just get a second research segment. It is possible. But we are finally filling out our insights.
System survey concluded. Research concluded.
Physics research is increasing. That's good. Let's do the experimental subspace navigation.
A new federation has formed.
Stellar Compact voted to form a... Yes, of course, now they're in a federation. See, that's... Because they're so obstructionist and not wanting to get more people in. They would allow these people, but they would not accept if I did that.
Construction completed.
So we can invite them, they would not accept this. Because of that. And here we are. This is a historic day. Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including us, the democratic Griffin states, have announced the creation of the galactic community. This supranational organization will serve as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. As one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. A great day for the galaxy. And, oh, this is a rough choice. No, I will have to take crystal mines over the missiles right now because we kind of need crystals and being able to get them. And here you can go there. You can now actually build the outpost. So we now also met the Zenith suzerainty. And there's another... oh, that's an actual... Oh, jeez. This hegemon origin, these two. Interesting. We met some more people. Another federation. So the galactic community is now open for business and we have the highest diplomatic weight. Perfect. Since the Vex Klanga and the Daggerphone are now in their own federation, we might as well assign envoys to the galactic community instead. Ildar is fine, the Thakan, we can also move you to the... Yes, there we go. So, welcome to the galactic community. Very soon, nations, will be doing resolutions and putting them forward to be voted upon. We cannot do this right now, because it requires influence. We have, by the way, 1785 Diplo weight now, which is quite a bit. See, the city Matus already put 3 envoys also in here. And then everyone else is way lower. So we're already doing really well on the diplo weight. And we get the most of it from our population, 387. The Citymatas are actually getting more from the population and from the economy. Even baseline they have stronger. We have a stronger fleet and way better tech though. Our fleet power is 133, so the Daggerfon has a better fleet power. The Vex Klanga have a better fleet power. The Zanit have a better fleet power. The Ildar have a better fleet power. The Quavarians do not. Uraki do. Even our northern neighbor has better fleet power, but they're humiliated, so they actually are losing some diplo weight right now. And the rebels don't even have a fleet power. Okay. Our population and our technology is... Yeah, our technology is the strongest. Our population, I think, is the second strongest after the Citymatas. That will only grow more and more, so there's good. And our economy you can also get up higher, so... Yeah, our tech lead is helping us tremendously there. But soon, the AI will start putting in resolutions that we can then vote for. Stuff like, hey, let's form the galactic market, or let's get the ready shield up, which gives more naval capacity, but also increases your diplomatic weight from the navy. And one of my favorite ones is the Charter of Workers' Rights. It makes your workers happier, which makes them produce more, and it also gives more diplomatic weight from population. And yeah, that should be fine for us as well. Explorer Resilient. Oh, okay, interesting. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I would like to thank you all for watching, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. Make sure to ring that bell if you want to be notified faster. And I will see you all later.